Alright, I'm live. Sorry for the delay, I was making a drink. And, yeah, just, there you go. So, okay, let's take a look at this. Deep breath. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Nimby Rail stream where I'm giving Poland a German-style railway network. Hello, Crazy Shark. Yeah, so behind everyone's back, I built the conventional line that goes via a whole bunch of places I can't be bothered to pronounce yet. It's obviously slower than the high-speed line, and we will be able to afford it, so that's not the issue. The issue is I need to decide the services, but we'll do that when we get there. Anyway, today's goal is to build Katowice, which the main station at Katowice looks much smaller than I was expecting it to be. We might add an extra few platforms here and there, so because this clearly, in my eyes, doesn't feel like enough for like a hub in this area. Especially since I'm also going to have S-Bahn trains running, and they're going to be pretty... Well, I already got an idea regarding that. But either way, Katowice is our goal. So, let's put on the tunes as well. Oh, my headphones again. Come on, behave. There we go, that'll do. So, some people are wondering what I finally went with regarding the S-Bahns in Katowice. And I finally have got an answer for you if we zoom over to this station called Dąbrowa Górnicza Zabowice. I've got an answer for you. Look at that! The track next to this platform here, which by the way, this station has a completely different layout to IRL because stuff the IRL layout. These tracks here look a bit different. I wonder why that is. Let's click on the tracks to find out. Metro Concrete Third Rail Berlin. So there you go, that's your answer, everybody. We're going to be using the Third Rail Berlin rolling stock for the S-Bahn in Katowice. So we can use any four of these train types. So there you go, that's your answer. Hello there, Bogdan and Karas. Welcome. I might actually give them different platforms as well, just help differentiate them. Oh, actually, do they? Maybe the underground stations can get a different platform texture. I'll see. Either way, that's our goal. So I need to first map out these S-Bahn stations quickly. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, what? Yeah, you're right. Hedgehogs have just come in full force. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And I only have 4 tabs open. What's going on? I hate this. BT Home Hub sucks. Well, let's just quickly map out the S-Bahn stations. Because this is obviously one thing I want to try and sort out. So. Right, so, what other platform? Is there any other platform texture? I might try and use a different platform texture. Let's see. Nah, I don't like this. I know you Crazy Shark's got probably some that might be useful. Let me double check. UK light tram light rail platform. Let's see if there's anything viable for here. Whilst I'm just deciding the platform textures, how's everyone's day been? You probably could use those. I like that platform texture, actually. Grey tactile brick. I like that. I'll have to flip them round. But I like that idea. I like that. We can go with that, actually. I just flip them round. Minus. Wait, hang on. I don't think this is going to work, isn't it? No. Hang on. Hang on a sec. If I just adjust this to match. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Fine, really, nothing much happening. Yeah, today was sort of the same for me. It was another there is no news day at work. Well, actually, no. I had some nice passengers at work, including the same helping with the same passenger I helped with yesterday because she missed her flight. Poor thing. It is kind of funny when I do see the same passenger again, though. You'd be surprised that it's actually happened multiple times at work. Yeah, we'll give them red platforms. Yeah, why not? Or maybe red and yellow. Nah, red. Red and white. And because I'm the laziest human alive, what I'm going to do is redo these platforms here with the textures instead of redoing the textures. Okay, so delete. I want a gold scanning through 400 on the way home, but in Stagecoach local livery. Oh yes. You know, it's been a while since I've been on a Stagecoach bus. It's kind of funny how long it's been since it has been, but since I don't really go out as much as I used to do train plotting, I guess this was more inevitable, if anything. So I can't be shocked, too shocked. But, you know, it's still something I can chuckle at. There we go. So, I is feeling like Ferrari engine F1. Sometimes very good, but mostly very bad. Oh, sorry to hear that. Right, so 90 kph. So let's map out the first section, first set of S-Bahn stations. I'm also going to put one here as well. And then here. Oh, I didn't know you did drawing, dull name, and hello there as well. I didn't realise you did drawing. What are you drawing today? Station there. And actually, I'll move it slightly further down to be there. And then Solswick. Alright. So, I'm going to lay out the S-Bahn track platforms first, and then we'll lay the mainline ones. Actually, I should do it the other way around, because the mainline is more important. I've seen a few videos of the 24 stocking testing. I can't be bothered to go down. I couldn't be bothered to go down when it was doing the testing because I was either occupied or just doing other. Well, I was mainly just occupied when that happened. So, yeah, I've only been watching videos in my spare time of the training testing. Okay, so from here we slow down to how slow? I'm trying to see. Think we can get away with 130? I think we can get away with 130. Yeah, we can. There we go. And this will be a station served by Regional Bahn, possibly Regional Express, and what's it called? And the S-Pods, yeah. Right, so let's adjust. 3 platforms I think should suffice on the main line. So just drawing a part of the S-Rank pose from Sonic Generations. Oh, okay, cool. Fair enough. Sounds fun. Oh, come on, behave. Good. Resets. Probably make the platform a little bit shorter. We don't need it to be stupidly long like that. Just, yeah, that will suffice. One thing I have been thinking about is if Katowice is big enough to deserve an airport express service, and if so, what train to use. That I'm not too sure at the moment, because it does seem like a large city, but, you know, as Cobalt was told us earlier, it's basically the Birmingham of of the Poland. So I'm not too sure if it deserves an airport express, especially since the airport, whilst busy, is not, you know, Heathrow or Gatwick busy. It's just busy or gets use. So I'm not too sure if it deserves an airport express. Right, so we just read a track. So nice and easy sort of track layout here. $80. Excellent. I'm happy with that. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, and don't worry, I'll name the stations towards the end, so not right now. I heard about that already, Bogdan. Thanks. I am aware of that. Besides, I was already in the middle of talking about something else. Okay. It looks like we can continue at 130 kph all the way here. Hello there, Class 802. So, let's see. I don't remember asking you, but have you heard of a game... Oh, I thought it was a game. Have you heard about Tornado Siren Madness? It's a cartoon I really like, made in MS Paint. Please search it up, unless you're not bothered. That's 100% fine. Well, I do appreciate your, you know, search it up. Well, the answer is no, I haven't heard of it. And for some reason, my brain instantly goes to Battle for Dream Island whenever I went by the name of that for some reason. Which is something else I've not watched or cared about. Actually, I think there should also be a mainline station here. With 2 island platforms, sort of like Dusseldorf Oberbilk. Or Bleak. What is it? One of the two. It's one of the two. I don't know. I'm gonna copy. Where's my cheat? Where's my cheat? Island platform cheat. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are, my beautiful baby biscuit. I am bewildered at the thought of being made. Oh, I used to watch quite a lot of things when I was growing up that were animated on MS Paint. Yes, animated. That sounds like... I mean, imagine trying to draw something without layers. Whoa. Hello there, Mr. Yowie. How are you doing? We are building in Poland land. Exactly. I mean, I don't do drawing myself. Obviously, I instead prefer to hire tame artists across the lands to draw my misdeeds. But but I do have Paint.net obviously for doing like editing and stuff. So, and obviously I use layers because why would I not? I'm not a monster. You're bored. Oh, well, I can tell you something that, you know, to try and cheer you up a little bit. Well, cheer you up is maybe a strong word to use, but... oh, yeah. I did see the right electroliner on the 290 this Monday, so I had to go to the dentist after work. And, oh, lo and behold, it was a right electroliner. And it made a really, really weird noise every time the throttle was put on. So, yeah, very odd bus. Which is weird, because I don't remember the other ones making that noise. Hello there, Cobalt! Welcome! We are just building towards Katowice. And we've got both the fast line, which has been upgraded from 200 kph IRL to... hang on. To 320 kph, so we got to go quick. And yeah, Katowice. See, look. Where's the name? Where's the? See, Katowice. Although I haven't renamed the station there. Replace the W with a C and the C with an S. So. Oh, it's oh. So Katowice, Katowice. Stuff that Katowice. There we go. They all do that, really. So all the electroliners. I don't remember. I didn't remember that on the first time because I was sitting at the back. My first time riding on one, but ugh. Oh well. But what is the good news, Cobalt? Well, why does my Robinsons taste weird? Hang on. It doesn't taste right. Oh. So Katowice. Stress on the E. Gotcha. So Katowice. Understandable. Thank you. Thanks for the correction. Hello there, Spicy Pepper. How you doing? I guess you could say it is TSM is sort of like BFDI. It's technically an object show, and you almost have all the. Oh, I see. Fair enough. It definitely sounds like something you'd see from the early 2000s. So car parts in. It's at a body shop, lasted 3 days before being wiped out by Sainsbury's truck while parked. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, at least you're getting the parts to fix it up. You shouldn't have to fix it up so soon, but it's a bummer when crap like that happens. Oh, oh no, what happened? Hopefully nothing serious has gone wrong, Spicy. Right. What noise was it? The slight low pitch as it takes off? Or the subtle hum it winds down? Well, funnily enough, I have a recording of it, but it was basically, if anybody remembers in the Railway Review to the Verm, the sort of bagpipe sound, it's sort of like that, and it would always go on when there's throttle, the throttle is being applied, no matter what. Not the best explanation, I know. I do apologise, but, you know, you get what you pay for. Oh, of course, exams. Ugh. All I can really do is wish you the best, Spicy. I can't really, you know, use my psychic powers to make you instantly pass the exam, unfortunately. That's out of my skill set. One day, but not today. But all I can do is just wish you the best. Know that we all have faith in you. Dovetail spelt Stafford wrong. Right. I failed everything and went to farm commercial airlines, and exams mean nothing. Well, yeah, I guess. You know, you don't need to pass all of your exams. I mean, look at me. I didn't go to university, and look how well I turned out. Sure, I did BTEC, but that's because I didn't have to do exams. That was the only reason, my main motivation for doing BTEC. I get to avoid exams. At least that's what it was when I was doing BTEC. So... This station's Sosnowiec. Gotcha. I'm going to give it 4 platforms because I don't know why you'd make a major station like this with just this weird-ass platform layout. I did a degree in animation and graduated, but now work in Waitrose. What do you... That's just the normal life, Yowie. What are you talking about? Well, if you thought that getting a university degree means that you're instantly gonna work in like DreamWorks, oh boy, you got new news for you. Okay, so what am I looking for? Actually, no. Now you mentioned it, yeah. Hang on, you changed jobs, Yowie. I thought you were working in a hospital. No, like a nurse or a care home or something like that. I don't know. I don't really follow everything. Inventory on Saturday. Please kill me later. Request for death denied. We expect you to turn up. Because someone can't cover you. Sorry, mate. Alright, so... 10. Well, Yowie, if you know, you do need a degree of passion to continue onwards with your skills, and you need to continue using your skills, otherwise you'll forget about them. So, I do recommend you strive further, in a serious sense. You know, I think I actually might make the... I think it makes sense if it's fast and slow tracks from here. So, let me just adjust this quickly. 100. And 130 on the front. For those of you who don't know, inventory is when you have to count every single thing in the store, every product, pallet, tool, pack of paper, everything. Oh yeah, I am aware of inventory. I remember there was an episode of SpongeBob which had a scene of Squidward doing an inventory in the sort of thingy inventory in the Krusty Krab, and although I knew, I mean, obviously doing an inventory is necessary for a big or even a small company, especially if you don't want the taxman teleporting to your locale. But at the same time, you know, it's necessary, but it's obviously boring and tedious. But hey, at least you get paid to do it. Imagine somebody being paid to not being paid to do an inventory. Whoa. Alright, so we need to make sure the platforms here are long enough for the equivalent trains as I thought about. So let me just adjust the tracks here a bit. By the way, I think the verbs still make a sort of bagpipe sound when braking, though it's deeper and sounds kind of like old fire engine siren. I didn't notice it last time I went on a verb, but I also wasn't paying attention because I think that when I went on the verb this year, I was just sort of focused on getting something to eat because I was hungry. So I wasn't focusing so much on like the sounds of the train as much as I normally would. Verms will enter service in the UK once the UK loading gauge has gone through some significant changes, including but not limited to size. It's all right. I think I've already seen the video you've mentioned, so I don't need you to link it. I think I've seen it already, so I know what you're talking about, but I just don't remember the sounds fully off the top of my head, which is all right. You don't need to remember everything in life. Why do you need to be reminded that you're talented? Surely you already know you're talented, do you not? Surely surely having a degree is some evidence that you're talented, no? Oh, stupid headphones, behave. Swung by hit earlier, radar 787 parked in T4 operating from Saudi. Oh, okay. Well, you know, the United Arab Emirates or the Middle East isn't exactly on my travel plans for next year, so never will be going there. Oh, don't come up. Go away, hedgehogs. Go away. Give me my internet connection back, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, they actually listened to me. Oh, wow. Self-doubt is a wonderful thing. Yeah, true. I mean, I can understand people having self-doubt. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if I really experienced much self-doubt when I was growing up. Maybe a few times here and there. Sonic way. But, I don't know, I've sort of just... I don't really experience that kind of self-doubt, for lack of a better way. Well, I don't really experience it now. Because I kind of know my skills, I know what I can do. I feel largely competent in what I can do, and I enjoy doing things that I like. Like, here's my sort of mental go-to, for example, of Actually, I'm just going to make it double track again. I'm just going to have this station as like a passing loop. So... yeah, but here's my go-to example. My mum's friend she's known us, who she's known since before she had us, or had me, always wanted to do more than just be like a childminder. But she didn't have the skills because she struggled in school. So what did she do? Oh, goodbye, Cobalt. Enjoy your pints. So what did she do? She went back and got her maths and English degree, English qualifications at Kingston University in her spare time. And the result of that is not only is she now actually decent at maths and English, but now she's owned a business that has got multiple contracts across London boroughs. Not bad for somebody who, but a few years ago, if you asked her what's 58 plus 60, would go, huh? So I always use that as like a reminder, like, yeah, you know, maybe I'm not good at everything, but there are skills that I have, and I want to utilize them to help other people. Maybe whether that be entertaining, giving people directions, like I do at work, or helping the disabled. It makes me feel proud when I'm able to achieve those things. Are there things that I'm terrible at doing? Of course there are. Of course, find me some. Of course, there are things I'm crap at doing. But I know what I'm really good. I know what I'm really good at, and I enjoy helping people when I can. So that's what I want to do. I know my goals, and I want to achieve those goals some way or another. So that's sort of why I don't really have as much self-doubt as other people. I guess. I don't know if that's... I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, though. Right. Underneath. Under. Imagine being surrounded by people that always just look at your abilities and glorify it as the best thing you've ever seen. Like, you're still a child. I have. People did that in the past. People did that in university to me. With the, when I was going to the... well, I forgot the name of the day they called it. Somebody thought because I made a music video that, oh my goodness, you're going to be incredible. You're going to do like incredible things, or you like try to glaze the skills that I had. Yeah, it happens. It's just important to. I guess the best quote I have for that, funnily enough, is it's always good to have your head in the clouds as long as your feet are on the ground. Right, so if I have a switch here... Oh, and let me just put a... Just... Okay, get that sorted. Where was my switch going to be? Yeah, okay, gotcha. 60. Imagine that, but if you tell them something else, they just ignore you, and you'd be like, "Nah, you still have to do this." Or why do you? Oh, well, the question I have in response to that is why. I mean, okay, obviously, if it's paying a bill, yeah, you have to do that. You can't just go, you won't be able to beat me. Smash the system, only for the system to quite literally smash you instead. But when it comes to being creative and coming, utilizing creative skills and whatnot, why do you have to do specific things like that? Who is exactly enforcing you to tell you, no, Yowie, you must be this person doing this? Why not just tell those people to sod off? That's what I would do. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. If that is the case, I do apologise. It's almost like a free little therapy session, albeit I don't really see it too much as therapy. It's more so just trying to learn the insight of other people, since I always like doing that. Like, why does somebody think like this? Where's the motivation to do X, where X is a task or a thought process? I always enjoy learning what people have to think and do. Bit difficult when it comes from your loved ones. I get that. Like, obviously, familial ties are very, can be very strong and all. Because you've always heard, there's always the phrase, blood is thicker than water, but I say stuff that. Blood is more messier than water. And in fact, yeah, I have another example to give to you. My grandmother told my mum that when she grows up, when she was growing up, I want you to be a typist. She would tell my mum. Working like as a secretary, working in an office. What did my mum do? Say, stuff that, went to Europe. Yeah, exactly. It's like, stuff that, I'm doing what I want. And that's why she, my mum went round Europe doing, she was an au pair, I believe. In France, Switzerland, and also went to the Netherlands as well. Sweet. Okay, that's Swartz week. Alright then, fantastic. Let me just save the game now. And I'm going to add the S1 platforms. Using this conveniently large yard we've got here, so thanks very much for that. We've got a lovely bit of space here. I have an idea. I've just come up with a brilliant idea for a creative station layout, which I must. But first, let me. I'm gonna actually build the S-Bahn track to get to here, and I'm gonna name these stations because having every station name being the same here is just gonna drive me through the wall. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna name the stations whilst I'm here. Stuff this. Right, so let me get my station names. Hang on a second. Have I named one of these stations wrong? No, I haven't. Tell I, sorry, I was misreading it. Flashbang inbound. No. We don't have to design any stations. Don't worry, Karaz. We aren't designing any stations yet. We'll save that for a bit. We're fine. But all right. So let me just name some of these stations because it's driving me up the wall now. So here's an example. My family know I love trains, but what's the only thing they think about I should be? A damn train driver, without realizing the process or learning that goes into that. Well, surely, okay. Well, what job? Let's say South Western Railway come up to you, Yowie, and say, "We love your videos, and because of that, we're offering a free vacancy of choice." Oh, that answers that question. Answer that question. All right, fair enough. Because I was going to ask, like, what position would you like to be, and you answered platform staff. Also, dull name. What are you talking about? This is bright. Stop being a vampire. Ugh. This is nice and. You need to have good eyes. So yeah, if I say I'd rather be platform staff, they go, nah, why? That sucks. Be a train driver. You know what? My response to that, actually, Yowie, would be, yeah, it does suck, but you know what sucks even more? Not having 75% discount and free travel on South Western Railway. You know, they'd probably be jealous about you when you're able to go to Bournemouth for free. That video would say bonjour. I am I don't know what you're referring to, dull name. Apologies. You're not just. I'm probably it's probably not on my head. So yeah. I want to work with animals, specifically marine life, but I don't know where to go without defaulting to London Aquarium. That's a fair point. No, I wouldn't know where to go either. Are there any smaller aquariums? Like, I'm not too sure, because maybe you could consider something like that, or maybe a course in marine biology, like what Stephen Hilberg did. So, where are stations now? So, Pulborough. I need to bring up my map. There are so many stations. Okay, so Golonog. Excellent station names. I love it. So, oh no, they just see me as a 10-year-old still figuring out his life. It annoys me, but there you go. No, there's nothing fun. There's nothing wrong. I'm not getting angry. Like, you could say, you know, like, oh, don't be unlearning your personal baggage, but at least we're talking about it in a sensible adult manner. Infantilization sucks, but you need to be able to stand your ground. Yeah. If you want to talk about it more personally, you can talk about it in messages and Discord, because you know you need to be able to stand your ground, which obviously is difficult with family, but it's necessary if you in order for you to grow. You can't. It's very difficult to write a novel of your life if everybody makes you wear handcuffs. You need to be able to say, "Can you take the handcuffs off?" Or if that's not going to be possible, break out of them. For lack of a better way of wording it. Oh, that one is an important name. Okay, so this one, this one is a new station, so I get to name it whatever I want. Oh, I got an idea. We'll call it Smuggy. Hang on. See, look, because there's an area here called Smuggy. Perfect naming. Out of curiosity, Crazy Shark, to what you said earlier, what appeals to you about marine life? Because I always found it fascinating, but I've never would consider myself working with marine life myself. But I always found them really like adorable, like different kinds of animals and stuff. I always find like obscure animals, like obscure sea life, really cool. Personally, and I do like dolphins. Yeah. But yeah, I've been trying to get better at doing what I want and stuff, but it's still tough when I've been programmed to feel guilty about pretty much everything. Yeah, that's understandable. I'm not. Again, we're not here to Oh, stupid headphones. Behave. There we go. We're not here to sort of belittle you. And like I said, it's important that you're able to see a problem, and even if you're not able to solve it right away, being able to identify an issue is already one of the most important steps you can take. Yeah, okay, that works. I've always loved fish. My username is a sea animal. Oh, no way! and I've always had an interest in what's down there. Fair enough. It's all good. I've always loved whale sharks because again they're the most. I just love their default facial expression is just so funny. I love it. I love them. And what other sea life do I like? I'm trying to think. There's also, well, I like dolphins. In general, I like dolphins. Dolphins. Oh, I like orcas as well. Oh, beluga whales. Oh, I love beluga whales. They're adorable. Oh, I love belugas. How can I forget belugas? That's a good way of dealing with it as well. Yeah, if you're like being able to be in a large space of water, like in a controlled condition, that could help. Yeah, like help with your fear, and also it is a legitimate fear to have. Like it is a rational fear as far as phobias are, like open water. How do you naturally cope with that if you're let's say, well, I can mention, how do you cope with that? I identified a lot of issues. My brain's been picking pieces and lining them all up. I know I was never at fault. Congratulations. I'm glad about that, at least, Yowie. You've done me proud, boy. Of course, I'm not one to be able to solve every problem, so I can only apologize regarding that. But I do think there is at least hope that you can, I do hope you'll be able to, like, find a way to push past this. Because, you know, you can't let your family control you, even you can't let them control you. Obviously, your family should, say, no, Yowie, don't join that satanic cult. But at the same time, they should have support for you regarding what you want to achieve and what jobs you want to strive for. Right, I might as well tell you that my main account was a few years ago, and I want to apologise if you let me. On the basis I don't remember any of those comments, apology accepted with a question mark. But glad that you could at least recognise silliness. Oh, I love the Beluga Airbus. I've always wanted to get a photo of one, but, I don't know where... It's hard to really know where they are off the top of my head, so, yeah. How do I cope with my fear? I just try to distract myself. Yeah, fair enough. It's just, not always the most practical solution one can take. All the time. Through no fault of your own. Wait a minute. Have I renamed one of... I think I are. Bollocks. Whoops, that station should not be... This one should be Mietso. So this is going to be... Beds in... What should we call it? Royce. Moose. Okay, back. Although it's dropping frames as soon as it comes back. This BT home mob sucks ass. Ugh. Alright, I'm back. Yeah. So where was I saying? Also, I'm very open about stuff. I'm glad that you are getting therapy, though, Yowie. That is important. Again, note that I'm giving you a thumbs up for that. I don't make fun of people who go and get therapy because, again, if you need help, then you need help. You're not an idiot for getting help. But yeah, what I was trying to say before the hedgehogs ruined my discussion regarding Crazy Shark is sometimes you will have to face face your fears in a really bad way. Like for example, during the vaccination, I have a fear of needles, and it's not like I'm very they make me squeak. No, I will faint. So when I took my first jab, I fainted. After I just completely fainted, I had to lie down on the floor. So, but the thing here is that I have to face them. I can't just skirt around because if I didn't take the jab, then I couldn't have gone to the Netherlands, and that meant no Koploper Railway review as an example. So just typing up. Oh, so that's what south means. Okay. The hedgehogs are still attacking. Go away! You stupid creatures. Go to the neighbours for some cat food. I fainted. Oh, I hate blood tests. I'm terrified of blood tests for the same reasons. I don't want to take a blood test ever. And ever again. Like, just... Hopefully not good. Like I remember one day reading like a Wikipedia page just on blood tests and whatnot, and I remember my body slowly getting weaker and shutting down. like there was an internal task manager just absolutely whacking every single nerve connection in my arm and getting weaker by the moment. Oh boy. Oh no, I needed to name the station properly, darn it. I feel like that's the wrong. Let me try and let me. Some reason I feel like that's the wrong conjugation or. No, that is right. Okay. Sort out those damn hedgehogs. I can't. I'll need to get like a physical wire. That's the only way I can solve it. Oh, the arms, the dead arm thing, that's just a standard side effect. Like, that is just the normal side effect from the vaccination, so... Yeah, I had that as well. Besides, that's the least of my concerns, as far as I'm concerned. But, yeah, I get what you mean, though. Not to say that what you're saying is irrelevant, but, you know. Oh... Excuse me. I don't think my messages appear on my screen. If I use my main account, I might have told you before. Oh, okay. Well, I'm seeing your messages 802, so I don't know what's going on. I'm normally okay with jabs, though. It's just that one time I fainted. Yeah, I wish I was okay with jabs. I just want to... If I can avoid it, I will. Because again, I'm just... I am squeamish to the nth degree. Right, so... Sosnowik. Sosnowik. Oh, and this is Sosnowik Glony. Gotcha. Okay, so... So it's 7 o'clock now. I'm going to connect up the S-Bahn tracks to all their stations now, quickly. Most of the stations here will be island platforms, but there'll be a few sides here and there. Concrete Berlin. 90. My messages don't show up when I'm using my main account. Then it's probably because I blocked it. But again, I've blocked so many scrubs, like mainly bot accounts over the years, that I just don't know if it's even worth trying to dig up the other account. So, I think the platform length for this should be 150, since it covers the longest possible train. So 142, 147, 144... Yeah, 140, yeah. Gotcha. So 150 meters should be the longest platform. If you remember, what was it that caused your fainting, Yowie? Did someone come up to you and say, "Hey, I recognize you. Can you be my friend?" Oh, food tech. Oh. Oh man, I remember. Oh, that's bringing back some memories. Food tech. Everybody hated food tech at my school, including. Well, I wouldn't say I hated it, but we just had a crap teacher. I remember making a stir fry, and it was all right. Like, my mum tried it and she said, yeah, that's pretty good, Daniel. Obviously, I didn't see any, like, I mean, it was edible. And as far as I'm concerned, if you make edible food, as long as the food is edible, you've done a good job. As far as I'm concerned. I think the reason I hated food tech, well, maybe hate is a straw, but it was just so awkward how you had to bring so much stuff in. Just, you know, but obviously it's a necessary skill. But, you know, it's annoying either way. So I wouldn't call it, like, a pointless class or anything. It's just, it clearly could have been optimized a bit better. Yes, paper is edible, but you can't exactly just put, like, a piece of paper in a casserole, turn it up for, like, 120... But yeah. That is... Oh yeah, I don't know if that's ever happened to me, Crazy Shark, but just the thought of that gets my eyes just boiling, gets my rage boiling. And we had to make sweet and savoury cakes, and my savoury cakes were so bad I cried. I had a minute sweet corn. Oh, oh, you poor thing. Oh, don't worry, I will not question it. I will also not tell Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver what you did. You have my word. In exchange for $599 US, but you know. Right, so, idea 1 out of 2 for the S-Bahn. I'm going to have this station to be like a terminus for another line, but it's going to come in the opposite direction. But I'll sort that out in a second, so let me just, how can we do this? Oh, I know, we can tap into our inner, Greenford. Yeah, we'll do that. Bear with me. Let me just, if I copy this. Delete. No, wait, I need that. Silly me. Thank God it was the shortest term of the year and most of the food tech lessons were theory. You know what? Now that you mention it, I don't actually remember doing... I don't remember doing any writing in food tech. I don't remember. Because it was year 8. So if I remember, it was year 8. Obviously we sat at the tables and there were ovens and I barely remember outside of just, you know, making a stir fry. Wow. My memory sucks. Oh well. $599 gringo is worth less than £599 silver. Well, that's what they want you to believe, Koras. So yeah, we're gonna tap into our inner Greenford for this. I've got this way we could have a cool sort of cool track layout for here. I was insufferable at school. Well, I wouldn't call myself a perfect either. So you know, like I still regret the cock up I made with my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, because we hit it off so well. I remember just how I managed to get her was by using Top Gear quotes, and that she was into Pokemon just like me. Oh man, I blew it all away. Just tragic. I had a few good friends in school at least, but it wasn't anything special. I know, and my previous attempts for finding ladies have failed failed miserably is strong, because I almost had one that would have worked, but she was just not interested, through no fault of her own, but she was a good friend. And that was when I was working on the film set. And hello there, Neverbat, welcome to the stream. We are building towards Katowice, and I've decided we're going to have the third rail Berlin as the S-Bahn trains of choice. Right, so 90. No, 70. 70, because I'm going to do a bit of a long, dumb long curve. It's okay. Again, I regret it, but life is. We make so many stupid decisions in life that we need to make bad decisions. Otherwise, we don't know how to cope when really bad things happen. Yes, there is an alternate future out there where we are still, where we are, you know, partners for life. But at the same time, there's also a universe out there where I'm in prison. So think of it like that. Not everything is, not everything in life is, and they lived happily ever after. Sometimes life is, just, this didn't work out well, but that's okay. At least I'm still alive. Alright. I was just there at school. Not remarkable, but not insufferable, almost. Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can really do. So, I have just discovered that the college work that I spent an hour struggling on has not been taught in class yet. You were 4 light years ahead of everybody. Well, you have to learn the hard way. Right. So I got invited to a late night party once in year 8 or year 9. Then a friend told me there was a mistake and had made up some excuse to stop me from going. Well, that's weird. I think the others knew I'd be insufferable, come to think of it. That's weird. Sorry, your name's not on the list, you're not coming in. What kind of bouncers were you friends with? There we go. Might have a couple of switches here, because you never know if you want to do depot movements. That switches like this would be pretty helpful. My teacher set us homework on things they haven't taught yet. Welcome to Society Bottom Text number 2. So yeah, the idea that I'm thinking of is this platform here will be a terminus of an S-Bahn line that will do a bit of a circle through this area here. Sort of going through a circle, like going through here, like almost following this road here. And then it will come back to Sosnick here and join up. So it'd be like a sort of... Like, some bus routes do something similar to this. Let me try and explain what I'm trying to say. So it'll do like this. And then come back there. So I can, you know, sort of like that. Just a little bit more dignified. They thought I would just follow certain people around and also said there was a limit on how many people could go. I was so mad when I found out it was all a lie. Well, how could you not? You want to go to a party? Sure. Oh, wait, never mind. Changed my mind. Teams have now been auto-balanced. No party for you, lol. Of course you'd be annoyed. You got every right to be. Alright, shorten the platforms a teeny bit. There we go. Actually, I'm going to just adjust this a little bit, just so there's actually enough space for... Alright, so if I just adjust... Remove constraint... There we go, that's a little bit better. Not autopilot! Right. I'd like to use one of your railroad review videos, but make it so it's the type of train you're talking about literally serves almost every place mentioned in the series, as long as it's okay in you. I'd rather you not. Whilst I will give you credit for actually asking, unlike Mr. Geopold, I'd rather you just not do that. You can think of... I think you can... If you want to make videos, you can come up with a more creative joke than just copy and pastoroni. So, well, I did get invited to a barbecue after year 11. Which I never saw coming, but we take them. Yeah, fine enough. Fine enough. I still remember the Levers Disco. One thing I really liked, one thing I'm still really proud of for the Levers Disco in year 11 was I decided to wear 2 hats everywhere. Again, obvious TF2 reference, I know, but I did it because I wanted to. I wanted obviously people to remember me in an entertaining manner. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna wear 2 hats. Like 2... And there is a photo somewhere where I kindly asked somebody, can I borrow your 3rd hat just for a photo? And I sadly never got that photo, but I was wearing a literal towering pillar of hats at one point. Oh, that was really fun. You know what, I'm actually gonna try and find the pictures, actually. Stop it. At least, okay, I don't have the photos of the 3rd hat. But I'm gonna try and find the other ones where I was wearing multiple hats, like my 2 hat thingy. So, because it was fun. Oh no, yeah, I knew that was a TF2. Oh, how? Of course. Again, the more hats you have, the richer and more the more richer you are. Okay, so... Right, let me just... make some quick adjustments. How can... Give me a second. If I just do this. No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. There we are. So, there you go. That was me to one of my old school friends. And obviously to my and there's me wearing two hats. It's a bit hard to see, I do apologise. But yeah, there's me wearing two hats. There's another photo. There's another one with another guy who was another of my school buddies. Again, wearing two hats. Two hats. Two hats. Oh, there's me with my biology teacher. Oh, I remember. I forgot her name. Bummer, I forgot her name. Forgot her name. So these are all my school, everyone in my year. Oh, that was just a picture at school. Yeah. Do not get B-fiber internet. Okay, I won't get B-fiber internet. But there you go. Let me just get the best photo. So I'd say this is really really good photo as well. There you go. That's probably the best photo I have with showing my two hats. Yes, I have a lazy eye. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't like taking photos of myself. Because I've got a lazy eye. Haven't you realised that by now? That's the reason why I'm not photogenic. I have a lazy eye. So yeah. Any other photos? Oh, there's young me. Hello, young me. There you go, everybody. Towering pillar of hats. Proof. Who was that woman? Well, there were lots of women. Wait. Yeah, that's right. I didn't have a photo booth. Classic camera nowadays. Because of the flash. Unless flash cameras have changed since I last used them in 20XX. Oh, you have a lane. Oh, so we've got three. So there are three of us in the. So there's you, there's me, Yowie, and Crazy Shark. You have all of you have lazy eyes. I didn't actually notice you having a lazy eye when I saw you, Yowie. So maybe you're just good at hiding it. I'm rubbish at hiding mine. It's typically why, if I was doing an interview, I would probably wear sunglasses because I really can't stand looking at my personal lazy eye. Like, it doesn't bother me with other people. Oh, no, of course not. But when I'm looking at myself, my own lazy eye, I get very... It's weird, though. I don't know why. Oh wait, you can't reverse on that platform. This has to be a straight through. So much for reversibility. I had surgery on it to make it less lazy, though it still wanders off every now and then. I don't want to get surgery to fix that eye. I mean, not to say I'm against it. I go, okay, there's no reason for me to get rid of it. Effort. I mean, yeah, I probably could get the surgery to fix it, but really, I'll just live. I can still see enough, provided I've got my glasses, but, you know, it'll do. Well, I don't have lazy eyes. Ooh, lucky you. Post it to the blog whilst you're at it. Dear Princess Celestia, during a discussion where people were talking about lazy eyes, I don't have a lazy eye. Yours sincerely, Twilight Sparkle. P.S. I am better than you. XDDD. Not me, so I'm there. I'm kind of glad. I don't don't really like it when parents make healthcare decisions. It's sort of the reason why I'm slightly against certain things that parents... Well, I do have limits. I mean, I do have a, like, for example, if, I'm trying to think of, like, an example. I mean, there are some things I do think parents should have control over. Like, but there are also things... Oh, there are also things that, I think parents shouldn't have full control over. Well, I think, but the only thing that comes to my mind, as crass as it may be, is circumcision. But yeah, there's probably like one or two others. But that's, you know, yeah. Oh, you guys are bald where I have hair. Exactly that. I've dropped so many frames, but the hedgehog seems to be behaving at the moment. Oh, year 7. Oh, that's quite a late time to fix it. Surely it would have been earlier, no? Find a computer. oh, I remember. You know what I should probably do? I should do a playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog on a stream. That would be a funny stream. Yes, I do have a chipped front tooth, Yowie. Funnily enough. It happened one day, what's it called? I was in year 2. No, year 4. No, it was year 3, I think. And I was running in the school playground, and I tripped, and I fell frontwards. I fell frontwards into onto the asphalt with my mouth wide open. That's enough said. Yeah, enough. Just that was the second most painful thing I've experienced in my life. Second most painful thing. The entire stream just restarted on my end. Oh dear. Well, the connection is going crap today. I don't know why. Is it because I'm building towards Katowice? And the game is just going, please, I can't do it, man. Have mercy. Yeah, it would. Shadow 05. It does sound like a fun stream to do, like, for Halloween or Christmas. I'm gonna consider it. I'm just gonna think about getting a dolphin to behave. However, I can at least say I am not doing a 100% Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough. No way. I refuse. So, yeah, that should be enough at least. Yeah, I'd like to get mine fixed, but I don't know if it's worth it, especially with the risk of complication. Yeah, that's the thing. It is. If it's, you know, the risk... If the risk doesn't, if the risk outplays the rewards, and plus the finances, because you won't have... I think you'll have to go through, like, a private healthcare thing to do it, because... Good luck waiting for the NHS to do something as... Let's be honest here, trivial as that. So, yeah. I was cycling to a karate lesson during year 6 when my bike hit the back of a Domino's motorbike and I fell. Oh, goodness, that's horrible. Oh. That's painful just reading that. Goodness gracious. Well, hopefully you turned out okay. Okay, so just smoothing out that curve a little bit. Good. And I just realised I forgot the There are so many great lines in Shadow the Hedgehog. One of my favourite lines, Dull Name, by far. Well, okay, obviously the damn fourth Chaos Emerald is like the best line, but there is another line that's obscure, a bit obscure, but it's also my favourite. So if you beat one of the hero missions in the early stages, I can't remember the stage name. If you beat one of those early stages, Shadow on the hero mission says, and I am not making this up, "Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight!" Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight. And in the what else? There was in that same mission, if you Sonic is obviously saying. Sonic says, "Don't let the black creatures get away." And if you failed the hero mission and all that, you go, "Damn, they got away! Leave it to me, I'll track them down." Here's the thing, with the context of the game, it makes sense. The black aliens are... I can't even finish this. That's the problem. I really should have picked a better name. Don't go there. Yeah. I don't actually remember that one. Oh my goodness. Yowie, hand on heart, these are all cutscenes. These are all lines from Shadow the Hedgehog. I hand on heart, we are not making this up. Okay, Dull Name will vouch for me. This is all from Shadow the Hedgehog. This is. It's a game. It is such a game. It's like to me one of the quintessential so bad it's funny games. Just for things like that. Yeah, well, even just watching the intro cutscene gets me laughing. Just Shadow loading a machine gun. Just that scene is just embraced into my, chipped into my head of instant laugh moments. I love that so much. You're gonna get Sega soon. Go ahead, Yowie. Go ahead. See how well that gets you. Shadow the Hedgehog is just funny. It's so funny. Like, the story makes no sense. The multiple pathways make no sense. It's so stupid, but you can laugh. That's what it's entertaining. And there are some games that just yearn to reach Shadow the Hedgehog's level of entertainment. Because even if the worst thing a game could be is boring. Oh, definitely, there are so many quotable Sonic lines from that game, from that era. Obviously, you got Sonic. Well, Sonic Adventure was 1999, but no way! I can't believe this. But no. Okay, so I'm trying to think. What are the ones I really like from that period? So beyond Sonic Adventure. That's a good one. Let me think quickly. Because it's not that I can't think of any, it's that there are so many to choose from. It's so... goodness me, how can I choose a quote from Sonic from the 2000 Sonic that I like off the top of my head? Oh, goodness. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head as might go, oh wait, you know what they say, the more the merrier. Of course, how could I forget that? That's from Shadow the Hedgehog with Eggman. Then, this is like taking candy from a baby, which is alright by me. Or was it fine by me, or whatever. That just compresses so much edge. Oh man. Oh. I'm reciting these alongside you. How could you not? That's the thing, like, with the Sonic games, because even when the games are mediocre, there's always something good about them. From that, like, even games that I really don't give a damn about, like Secret Rings. I really couldn't stand playing Secret Rings, but I do like the music. The music of it is fantastic. Most of the song, but there's that game has fantastic music. Plus, I also like the bit where Sonic beats the genie. That you know, my first wish. That bit there, even without wings, like I forgot who said that line. Oh, I'm annoyed. Dang it. Oh! E123 Omega. Just anything he says makes me laugh. From Sonic Heroes. And I'm so glad that in Racing Crossworlds, I was watching some of the lines that Omega has. They're pretty much not only is his voice now actually good, but oh my goodness, the characterization on Omega is perfect. Just that's so nice to have. Thank you, Sega, for making E123 Omega good again. Welcome back, Murder Robot 3000. Oh, definitely. It is. Although, that being said, I'm bummed out that Metal Sonic doesn't speak. They should have, used his Sonic Heroes voice for that, instead of just making you have generic beeping noises. Oh well, you can't have everything in life. I want to have £100 million, but sadly, can't have everything. Okay, so I was gonna do a creative layout for this station. So let's see, what was I gonna sort out? Okay, so I need to have the platforms here wider. Much wider. Oh, I'm sorry, Never Back. We're talking about Sonic games. And Sonic is a franchise that I grew up with ever since I was young. I was sort of not interested in Crossworlds, but I'm at least interested that the character dialogue alone makes me soften, has sort of softened roll my eyes for it. So I can at least say that. Right, so my layout, my college-educated track layout for this station will be as follows. So tracks go here, and then we're going to put this underground as it turns to the east. Yes. So, ballastless Berlin. There we go. So, 60. 50. Make it a bit slower, just to be safe. But yeah, maybe when I get a new computer, I'll probably get more video games for it, because then I'll be able to actually afford them. Alright, let's smooth the curve a little bit. And 90. Good. So yeah, that's my college-educated track layout for this station. Oh, hang on. There we are. That's better. Actually, I'm going to make it so it can have a bit of curve to it. Budget and... You know what? It sort of is, pretty much. Now that you it wasn't on my mind, but now that you mention that, yeah, it is. Antwerp and Berchem at home, essentially. Buy one, get one free while stocks last. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Let me make the curve a bit. Yeah. 140. There we go. That's a little bit better. Good. Oh, wait, it needs to be a bit longer. Excellent. Yeah, I'm proud of that. I like that. Yeah. Oh, I really like this track layout. I think I've done a fantastic job. Although now I need to number the platforms. Yay, said Daniel in a monotone voice. Wait, it's Willesden Junction. In what regard? I wouldn't say... I mean, not really. This isn't... No, I'd say Berchem is a bit closer to what you're originally thought about, layout-wise. There's a bit more space for the track there. I don't see too much of a Willesden resemblance layout-wise. Yeah, so platform numbering. No, I don't see the Willesden in this. Unless you're talking about... Oh, like the split island platform bit here, I guess. I guess? Possibly? I can sort of understand where you're coming from there, but I prefer the Berchem angle. So 4, 3, 2, 1, and 21, 22, 11, 12, and 11. If you remove the Bakerloo to Queen's Park. Oh! Oh! Well, actually, wait a minute. I can sort of see a slight resemblance to Kilburn Park, which is actually a station I used to go to quite a lot to eat lunch, because I was always guaranteed a seat, and I always got a bread. And it was surprisingly quiet as far as stations went. So I'd have lunch before I went to work when I was working with Southwestern, and I'd have lunch at Willesden. What's it called? Kilburn Park. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll still have the thingies. There we go. Now that's a layout and a half. I like that. I'm really happy with that station layout. You know what? As a bit of a special thing today, I'm going to. Would anybody like to see a new character I've had redesigned for my series? Well, I say series, like I've got a new character redesigned. Would anybody want to see a sneak preview of this new character? Because I've now redesigned her. I'm actually going to get the photos ready just quickly. So where are my where's my thing? It's on the It's on the desktop, silly me. Yeah, there we go. Oh no. No, don't worry. This character is going to be is significantly tamer. And it isn't Molten's cousin, Yowie. Don't worry. This new character is significantly tamer. So your eyes, you don't have to worry about anything. Your eyes will be preserved. There is nothing adult. Well, there is one idea about it, but I'll keep that as I keep that. Right. So bear with me. Okay, thank God. Hang on a second. I'll just quickly re-downloading the photos because I forgot to put them onto the hard drive. Silly Billy me. Right. Where is the other photo? So we'll start off with the first version. So I had a character whose name was Adelaine, and she was essentially a fox girl, but still a sentient star that looked like a fox girl. So if I just open this up quickly. So here's the original design that I had drawn of her about 6 years ago, I think. 6 or 7 years ago. I didn't draw it, but somebody else did. So I'm going to just show it on screen right now. Here you go. Let me just adjust. So this is the original design I had for Adelaine. Nothing really. I liked it, but I wasn't really feeling it because I wasn't too interested in her character too much. Because I didn't really have much of a way for what her character would be. And, can your BT home hub behave? I can't do much about it, mate. I could not do it. I'm giving it all it's got. But really, that is significantly tamer on the basis that she's just. I mean, I like the clothes and all, but she didn't really radiate sentient star to me. So I my eyes were set. Come on, Yowie, come on, that's nowhere near as bad as Molten. Well, here's the thing. I've decided to, oh, come on, people! Stop whining! Besides, I have upgraded this character, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on Adelaine 2.0. Ta-da! She is now, look at this, 7-foot tall fox girl who is 13.8 billion years old. And look at that. She's the joint CEO of an oil and gas company. Absolute perfection. What? There was a GB kite on the R68? Oh dear. But also, hello there, Dean. So there you go, everybody. New design for Adelaide. And when she's angry, she looks like a... She goes like this, where she's all fiery, because, you know, she's a sentient star. Duh. So there you go, everybody. What do you think? Absolute perfection. Well, the idea is that despite being a godly creature, the idea with her is that she wants to integrate into society like a normal, like everybody else, like normal mortals. So she works her way up to become a, you know, basically an oil magnate. And this is only like, this is not even her true form. Her true form is literally a sun. So like that. That's her true form. So if she was really angry, she turns into that. But the problem here is that her true form is so big that if she was placed where the sun was, she would eclipse the orbit of Saturn. I'm going to repeat that. She would eclipse the orbit of Saturn. And any creature that looks at her pretty much instantly, if they haven't died, instantly trembles in fear. So there you go, everybody. Adelaide. Upgraded from this to this. Now let's get back to building towards Katowice. Granted, 99% of stars are quite young. Yeah, exactly. That's the idea. I mean, with my these Judgmantian characters I made, they are quite young. Like, well, they're nearly middle-aged. That's the idea with them. She is not a daughter of a sun. She is a literal sentient star. She is just a star. I've not played Nimby Rails in a good long time, come to think of it. Well, there are more updates. Trains are now a little bit smarter with signals. So, yay for that. Yes, I'm aware the sun is only that young, but again, you've got... These are fictional characters. I don't have to follow real world rules. A fireball from the sand landed on her and turned her into a sun. No. She formed from the... She was one of the first creatures formed in the universe in my story. Alright, so slow down slightly to 120. Oh no, accidentally... Oh, mouse sensitivity. Behave. There we go. That was close. I'll form you in a minute. Ooh! Is that a request to see the new Molten uncensored image, Yowie? Obviously, I can't play it on stream, otherwise we'd be, you know, I'd be sent to the ban realm for 1,000 years. But, you know, maybe I can send you in DMs. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright, there's another station here. For the purpose of discussion, yes, Yowie. Oh, no, yes, Caress. You have a problem. Okay, we're done then. I am a perfectly normal human being, Yowie. With a clean... I am a clean, upstanding citizen. Agree to disagree. Oh, I don't know what station what's gonna be here. Oh yeah, we're nearly at Katowice. Well, let me just have I might do it quadruple track, just to maximize. And we'll slow it down to 100. Okay. Well, I don't know what if I'm gonna have like regional. I might have regional barn trains stopping here. I disagree with that, Dean, because Nimby Rails. Well, with Nimby Rails, you're not really building us. You are connecting the whole world. Well, it's a different sort of transport management game, I'd say. Okay, so we're about to approach Katowice. I don't think I'm going to be able to build Katowice all tonight, sadly, but we can at least come up with a layout idea. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Well, I'm not the one who wants to make Southwestern Railway services on OpenTTD, so... Alright, and see you later, Neverback. Thanks for coming along. What are you thinking for the layout? Well, if we take a look at Katowice's normal layout, I feel like we can add a few more platforms here and there by removing like the center tracks. So I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 extra island platforms, and one of these island platforms will be dedicated for the S-Bahn third rail stop that are going east to west, because the ones that are going north to south will go underground. That's how they get you. They're under the goddamn ground. Anyway, so let me just at least build towards the station now. Alright, so... I think we'll just... Let me just end it here quickly. Stop there and let me look at Katowice IRL. So, 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I want to add a few more. I want to add like at least another island platform. Yeah, we can quickly open up paint. Why not? Just for some lols. Paint. So Derby, but with 2 underground platforms. Wait, that's almost not. Oh, that could work. Give me a second. Let me just double check Nottingham's layout again. Bear with me. I'm just reminding myself of Nottingham's track layout once more. Nah, I see what you mean. I might have one platform that's like a bay to help, but I see what you mean, but a bit bigger than Nottingham. Alright, so, yeah, here's your flashbang, everybody. Welcome to Paint. Okay, so let me just open up Katowice again, so... Why is one of the 33 kites on the 290? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna just try and avoid that kind of thing with Nottingham on this service. Well, not service, I mean this station. Never bat. So, my idea is... Oh, also, hello there, Ludwig. So, my idea is at the bottom we'll have. Let me just make sure this is visible. So my idea on the bottom is if I just use a different color, or we'll use the scarlet. These are the S-Bahn platforms, and they obviously sod off to the S-Bahn. It'll be just a single island platform where the east to west S-Bahn services will use, and we'll use. This is our platform for the S-Bahn ones, okay? Then my idea is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Essentially like that. That way, I think, and all the platforms may... There won't be enough if you have people changing from the intercity. That's what I'm sort of thinking about what I'm going to do, because... Because I am going to have a few extra trains. Oh dear, this is... Maybe I need an extra pair. I probably will, actually. But I don't know if I can fit that all in. Well, let's just try this quickly, okay? Just quickly try this as a test. With the space that we have. So let me just quickly test this out. I'm going to delete this station. And copy my other islands over here. So we'll just copy the S1 platform quickly. Underground the extra pair. Now this time I don't even have money as an excuse because I've got loads of money in the bank in this save. So I can't even use that as like a cheap no thanks card. So we've got the S-Bahn platform here. Where's my other island platform? There we are. Okay. Copy. So the question now, will these fit? If we make the... Because we need to have the platforms kind of wide as well, because it's a major station. So I'd say at least 12, 13, 40 meters. Because, you know, this is a big boy station. We can't have, like, joke thin platforms like Clapham North, Clapham Common like platforms here. We can't do that, sadly. If this was a UK save, I'd consider that. Actually, no, if this was a UK save, I'd just copy Nottingham and make it really constricted. So, quick test. One, two, three. Excuse me. Oh! We can fit them. I mean, I can make this a little bit narrower. Just a little bit. And if I do that, and just squeeze this to accommodate it. We just optimize the space a little bit. Make sure there's enough. Oh, it turns out we can add the extra platform. Oh, hell yeah! Yay! In fact, I might even be a bit MLG and make this a bay platform on both sides. Yes! Good thinking, Daniel. Well done, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Ooh, that's gonna work. I think we got something. I've got a good feeling about this. Remotes. There we go. Katowice Hauptbahnhof. I'll just copy this. And put this underground just to the side here to remind myself for later. There we go, look at that, that's perfect. Well, obviously we've got to build the platforms, but, you know, we got the basic idea. I think that can work. I'm going to have the line speed through at 50 kph. And 60 on the S-Bahn. $10 actually, make it 10. Oh, no, not 10, there we go. Okay, so, whilst we, next step is we need to make sure all the platforms are good and have a good amount of length. I think I at least want most of the platforms. I'll accept maybe these four not being long enough for ice trains, but I need most of them. Long enough. So let's see. Actually, I might make only this one not long enough. For I want all the others to at least handle ice trains. So let's begin. Start by extend. Extend. Oh yeah, also might be a good idea to remove the these things here, otherwise trains are going to get confus. There we go. So make this narrower, so 6. Oops. Confuss the trains. So we need to make sure the platforms are at least 415 meters long, because that's the longest train type I will run will be roughly that, which is the ice. Well, it ensures that a pair of ice 2s can fit in the platform. So that's 410 meters. So, because in case I run an ice 2 service, it ensures that they can fit in the platform, and they'll be the longest train types that'll be running on this save. In terms of length, I can't think of any other train I'll be using that'll be longer than that. Like even these fictional trains here, they're shorter. What else? Yeah, no idea. Again. So yeah, 420 meters is funny, but that's a good length. Oak has detected problem. Maybe this platform will have to be a bit shorter. Maybe I'll make the platforms longer in this direction instead. That way I can save space here. Can I make it long enough for ice trains? Doesn't look like it. If I squeeze this a little bit. If we do that, and then if I find the pinch point, oh, alright, I think that can work. Oh, bloody hell. And this platform will be shorter. But still long enough for an intercity train, but not for an ice. Unless it's a small ice train. Like if it was a single... Well, if I had a route that that had like, where is it? Where's a short ice train that I'm aware of? Because they aren't using the 10-car ice fours. They're all 12 or 13 or 7. And they will be too long for this. But the refurbished Ice 1 will fit in these platforms at least. So, okay, I'll be okay with that. I'll survive. Oh yeah, Ice T's are 7 cars long. Yep, they'll fit in the platform as well, so that's not an issue. It just can't be used by the big boy ices. No, that doesn't work. It can't be used by the big boy ice trains, is what I'm trying to say. Man, who would have thought designing a station would be so hard? There we go. Excellent. There we go. Well, mostly sorted out at least. I'm probably going to do some work behind everyone's back again to fix a lot of this and optimize this a little bit better. As well as sort out the split platform here. But I think the basic premise of Katowice is done. Yeah. So, that'll be it for tonight's stream then, everybody. I think we did some fantastic progress. Soon we'll be very close to having our first intercity trains linking Warsaw and Katowice. Silesia will be able to be made. We'll be able to take money from Silesia soon enough. But for now, that'll be it for tonight. So, thank you everybody for coming along to tonight's stream. Had a lot of fun. And I shall speak to you all next time then. Yeah, you are the only one left. Boo-hoo. Yeah, sorry about that. The hedgehogs were very pesky this time. I don't know why. So, yeah, that'll be it for everybody for tonight. See you later, everybody. Thanks for coming along. And goodbye. And have a good night. Have a good rest of your week. Bye bye. Right. So where's the end stream button?